What is going on, guys? It's Amula100 here, and today we are going to be doing the second video that I have, well, decided that I'm going to do. The Garrys mods fix because obviously I've done the issues and the fixes for them. But on this one, I've decided that I'm going to do a Garrys mod issue fix for servers, for those of you that are having problems. But yeah, any problems that I don't go through over that you just don't understand, or you still got problems that I haven't explained in this video, just paste a comment down below and I will try to get back to you and see if I can help you. So obviously you will have your Garrys mod server like this. Most of you have probably got it pasted up online already and you pay that monthly payment or whatnot to have your server hosted up on a server. However, though, I'm just going to, obviously, it's basically the same. Obviously, you can access it through that. So, I'm just going to show you roughly of some errors of how you can fix them. So, what a lot of people do is, because, obviously, you can put your own add-ons in, and you use a thing called Gmad Extractor. So, let's go find that. Gmad Extractor. It'll be the first link, and it'll be kind of a really basic page. And you would just click download. And once that's there, open that up, exit out of that, open that, exit out of that. And that just does stuff. And then you have your Gmad Extractor. So then what you want to do from there is you want to find your add-ons. I mean, hence my other video, I've created the add-ons shortcut because it's needed there to be, you know, because I'd be asked to keep going through, because I've got quite a few hard drives. I don't want to keep going through all of that and finding Garrys mod every time. So what I tend to do is go to Open, Browse, Desktop, and then I go to Add-ons. And then obviously I can choose whatever one. That I request. So there's any outdated files? Nope. So obviously what you can do, let's just say that one. And you would click that and you click select. And then because you have it all there, you would create a folder, preferably on your desktop is probably the best, so you would do that. You would click extract all, go to desktop, find that folder and you extract it into there. So that is how you would get the server kind of add-on, because as you know from there, those are all GMA files, and what it does, it extracts that GMA file into a folder, obviously materials, sounds, other stuff, models and that, and yeah, that's how your server recognises it. So basically there is also all these other different things for other errors. Now I experienced this the other day. You what was it called? The server will, it's not like a crash, but it's kind of, it didn't, like, the server doesn't actually physically crash and end and then you can't go on it. What happens is when you launch the server sometimes, you might have too many add-ons in your add-ons folder. As you can see, I've got all these, and obviously, like, you've got all that, and you can only have a certain amount of add-ons in your server, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. I mean, I had to delete a few things. I know that because I'm going to put my server online soon, once we've got it fully done. I might be working on it today. But like I say, it's just one of those things where it's kind of difficult to kind of work around. But what you'll have to do is, if you put loads of add-ons in your game and you join your server and you get an error like this where a lot of your tools or all of your tools have disappeared, or maybe all of your tools are there's just some of them are missing, and you'll notice that basically you'll have only a few there, which is like fading door. I mean, a lot of servers tend to have fading door, keypad, that kind of stuff. And you'll probably find that fading door and keypad is still there. But basically what it's done, it's failed to load the, what's it called? The, like, main game mode, like Garry's mod itself kind of thing. So what you will have to do is, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, but you will have to delete. I've worked around it. It turns out it's too many add-ons that are in there causing the game not to load, or it might just be a backdoor or something. I'm not too sure. It's one of those two. So I'm pretty sure though it was like that when I was doing the thing. So what you can do obviously is go and delete a few add-ons. That will help it, make it better. It might run, like, boot up faster, you never know, and hopefully those all will appear back. If not, it could be another different add-on causing that error. You just have to keep deleting a few, but the worst thing you can do really is add all of the add-ons that you want to add into your server all at once, because that way you're most likely to come up with a ton of errors, and the thing is, you want to be able to fix those, and you're going to have to remove each one of those separately, and it would be a pain in the ass. So that's why I always add one add-on each time, then turn off the server, put another add-on in, turn it on, you know, and then I'll just turn it off, put another, etc, etc. You get the idea. So yeah, if you receive that error, it'll be due to add-ons, an overload of add-ons. So yeah, you'll have to delete a few. This is not on your Garrys mod, don't forget. This is on your server, like through that. This isn't really, like, what I'm about to say is not entirely. I mean, yeah, apparently according to it, it's because it's got an overload of lure or something like that. Lure things that your server can only have a certain amount. I'm not sure how to change that. If any of you guys do know, that would be great. Please comment in the video for other people to see. I'll quickly get this off my chest now of these few things, what I'm about to say. This is going to be obviously a little bit different. But these aren't really errors or fixes. These are just basically a few like tips for making your server. So you have a folder called CFG, and you'll have all of these different things, and obviously only a few of them. I think, yeah, there's nothing in there. Well, obviously a few of them you're only going to be really using. I can say this now. I mean, I'm not going to open it because obviously it has confidential stuff in there. But when you go to server, that's server.cfg. Obviously, you open it with Notepad. If it comes up saying, you know, need to select a folder or file, it will probably appear like a piece of white paper. So obviously what you would do, you would go to select program on list. I know I've done VDF there, this is just an example for CFG because I've already done it. You click Notepad and click OK, and then obviously you'll be able to load it up. And yeah, server is for doing your custom name and your password, your Archon password, which basically allows admins to be able to log into the console and sort out stuff from there. So that is how you would do that. And then you've got mounts. I'll show you this, but you'll probably notice that if you've got a Dark RP server, you'll have money, obviously, and it would probably be appearing on the floor. And you might see it there, but it might not actually, like, I mean, if you can't see it, that's due to you not having Counter-Strike Source installed, or you've, like in my previous Gmail video, I show you there how you can get the errors fixed for that by just downloading CS Source crap, putting it in your Garrys mod folder, Addons folder. But yeah, Counter-Strike, you've got to kind of like, with this, if you notice that the money's floating in the air and you can't pick it up, like with your physics gun, you can't press E on it, you can't do nothing with the gravity gun, it's buggered. Basically, what you will need to do is, like, for your own purpose kind of thing, Counter-Strike itself, you will need to, I mean, obviously, because I'm running this off my computer at the moment, so then what you will need to do is go find where you've got Counter-Strike installed, and obviously what you need to do is write out that code, and then what you will need to do is paste the kind of link, as I'd shown before. Obviously, let's say we're going into there, and then Steam, is it that? Steam app, yeah. Now, see, I've got Counter-Strike source there. So what you would do is, because we need to go and CS Strike, because it's the VPKs that they need, I believe. That's where they get all the kind of, like, textures and stuff. So you would just click there, control copy, and paste it in there. This TF stands for Team Fortress. Team Fortress 2, obviously. I pasted that there as well. You can do Portal, Left 4 Dead 2, you know, any of that other Half-Lives. I mean, I didn't bother because I don't really need to. Alright, and you've got game here. So you've got flashlight. Obviously, you can disable whether you want flashlight on or off or not at all. No clip speed 5, no clip accelerate 5. Also, obviously that's the speed and things. Roll angle, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah. And you can see where you've banned all these people. I mean, as you can see there's blank, so it means I haven't banned anyone, but there is loads of ways you can thing. Most of these are empty, so it probably means that you shouldn't touch it. Alright, yeah, I've already been on that. I think that's, to be honest, it. I think, isn't there... Where is it? LG server. Well, yeah, that is, like, obviously how you can edit most of the game defaults and things. If you obviously have done what some people do where you can't afford Counter-Strike Source or something like that, or you just don't have it, don't want to buy it just because of Garrys mod textures, and you want to do that download thing, for your server, I'm going to guess, I am not actually sure, but I'm going to guess you drag the folder into there. It's a random guess, like I said, but possibly. HTML, now a lot of you probably know what HTML is, you might not. HTML is obviously website coding. Now, basically, yeah, for website coding, you are going to, obviously, you can create websites and that. Now, because the HTML folder is not actually used, I only keep it in there temporarily, and what you have to do, you have to get a website hoster, host a website. If you notice when people join servers and that, on the joining loading screen kind of thing, you might notice that people have got pictures there or music and things, and that's all done through HTML. Now, I only use this folder just to put all my websites and whatnot in there because it needs to be staying in there, and that is how I would host. I would need to obviously go to a website. Hostinger is a good one. They do it free. 2 GB, I think it is minimum. So yeah, I just upload all the stuff to that, and yeah, when I join, it's gonna have a custom thing. And game modes. Now this is gonna explain a lot. Kind of hard to say. Thinking. Right, yeah, so game modes. This is determined of whether you want your server to be sandbox, dark RP, the lot of them. Obviously, depending on what server you want to do, I mean, I know after the Dark RP one, I'll be creating a zombie one, a military RP one, things like that. And as you can see, we got base, which is the base of Garrys mod. And you'll have Sandbox and Terrorist Town already in there. Dark RP, I have to go and download from Dark RP GitHub, I believe. And yeah, you can download the game mode through there. And obviously making sure that when you go to the start.bat, you need this code. So feel free to copy it if you wish to. Apart from that, I think that is it. Yeah, you need to obviously put what your map's going to be and things like that. I don't think yeah, in the newer Garrys Mod 14 version, you have to place the game mode of what you're going to run and make sure you do it in the exact name. As you see, I'll put capital D, capital RP. So you have to put the exact name so it knows where to get all of the folders and files from. Now, this is the last bit. People want to know how to do maps for Garrys mod servers and things. Now, what you want to do, it is the same as last time. You get Gmod extractor. I mean, I know I'm too lazy. I'm just going to go through and do that. So once you've got that there, you'll obviously open it up. Get that out of the way, get that out of the way, get that out of the way. So you've got Gmod there. So what you're going to want to do next is simply, if we get this minimized, and what you want to do is go and find your map. So again, create an Addons shortcut. I mean, it depends, you might be different compared to what I am. So we want to go for big city. So we want to go to GM underscore big city, big island, big city. So obviously what you'll do, you'll notice that's also GMA. Now you select that, and then you right click new folder. I'm just going to call it big city. So I'm going to extract all, go to desktop. I mean, this is only 56 megs, so it should be relatively quick, like that, and close, exit, done. You got big city there, and if you go to maps, you'll notice a BSP file. This is the one that you want. So you go and drag this up, go to maps, and because I've already got it in there, but yeah, you would drag it into here and here only. You wouldn't put it into your add-ons folder. You wouldn't do any of that kind of rubbish. Once that's in there, you're mostly all set to go, apart from you need to go to edit your start.bat, and you need to go, obviously it's got plus map, and you want to put the exact name. Probably easier just to go to your maps, just right click, rename, control C, and then just, you know, do as said, just paste it in there. And that is how you're going to basically start off your different maps. You can do that with any other map. Now that is the easiest way for people that are starting out servers for new. But because a lot of people hate, like I suppose you call it your customers, a lot of people hate it when you have to join someone else's server and you see errors everywhere. And you're going to have to go and get their workshop collection, then you're just going to download all that stuff, and then you've got to reboot Gmod, and then it means you've got to join back to the server, and it's just so much time wasted, nearly half an hour. It depends how good your internet is, depends how good your PC is, and all that. And it's stupid because you have the most easiest way, and then for the host or admin or whatnot, you can do the fast DL is what they call it. And what you want to do is obviously go through each add-on, so 3D, 2D text screens, a lot of people know what that is. So I'll have to go to Steam and go and find it on the thing. And what you can do, because they've disabled the link thing at the top there, if you right click, like in the empty kind of area on Steam, it says copy URL. And what you will want to do, I can't remember where it is, maybe in here, dark LP, entities. I'll try and find it for you if I can. Dot lure. Oh yeah, I don't know Passport Plus. Okay, that's not it. That's not it either. That's the one. Alright, so yeah, what you want to do is type in resource.addworkshop, and then you want to put a question, bracket, sorry, and an exclamation, no, wherever the 2 dots are, I don't know what that is. And what you will want to do is, because you'll have the thing, you press Ctrl V. Now I know I've got that there, but obviously you're going to have this massive long link, and it'll have some numbers at the end of it. All you want is the numbers, so you will highlight it. So let's just say city is the numbers. You would control that, get rid of that, and you would paste it in there. That is how you're going to basically want to do it. And this is all, I mean, that isn't all of the add-ons, admittedly. And basically what that allows is for when people join your server and things like that, it makes it 10,000 times easier, because they ain't going to see errors. They'll join, they don't have to download anything, they've already seen it all. Although it takes slightly longer to join, but it is a lot quicker than having someone join, then download your workshop collection, and then rejoin back. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to do. But like I say, you've only got to do it once, and that's it. So, you know, you should kind of like do it as you only have to do it once. But that is pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.